课，端心正义，肃穆正衣冠，升起恭敬心，向太极拳历代先师行合掌礼。起立。BB。起立。Okay, relax. Now, I take it you're all warmed up. If you haven't, you should next time. Always warm up. Okay, let's go to the 浑圆桩. Let's go. Open. Open. Put your hands up in front of your chest. Keep the fingers apart and the thumbs up. Close your eyes. Slow down your breathing. Relax your mind and your body. Okay, open your eyes, lower your hands, step your left foot back, and relax. Well, just in case, let's get the knees warmed up a bit. The other way. Okay, relax. Ankles. The other side. Good. Now we did a few movements already, but it's still important that we work on our postures correctly, weight shift correctly, the stepping correctly, to start from the right setup. Okay, so now let's go into the beginning preparation posture. Keep the body straight, centered, balanced. Lower your shoulders, your elbows, and relax your wrists. Loosen your hip joints, bend your knees. Tuck your chin, your chest, and the lower abdomen. Keep your neck straight. Keep your weight on your heels. That is the preparation posture. And then from there, we shift away to our right leg by taking support away from your left foot. And then you step off to the side, place your foot down, and then start to shift your weight slowly. And then regain your centered and balanced posture. Breathe in, bring your arms up, and breathe out, press your hands down. At the end of your pressing, keep your wrists bent. Okay, so that is how we position our hand, not like this. When we lift our hands up, don't do this either. Okay, you're gonna keep your arm relatively straight and then come down, start sinking the wrist down. So when you come down here, your wrists are like this. See, that makes a big difference. If you touch your muscles here, when you bend your wrist and then loosen your wrist, see, when you loosen your wrist, this is all sluggish and soft. When you bend it, sinking it down this way, these muscles are charged. But don't hold too much on it. You just sink down. So these muscles are charged up, but not totally held stiff. Okay. The important understanding of relaxation is no place should be fixed and you cannot move. Okay. So you know the Chinese word loose. Okay. We call that sung. What is sung? The proper explanation for sung, the relax, is not holding onto. So if you don't hold onto something, that is sung. See, if I'm grabbing here, I'm letting my hand go, so whatever drops off, that's called let go. In Chinese, called the sung shou. Sung means not holding onto anymore. So sung shou means like this. Okay. If you see somewhere with a screw and then the screw is loose, we call it sung, because when the screw is tightly fixed up, it's not supposed to move. So that is bu sung, right? It's fixed up. So in Tai Chi, you want to avoid anything that is fixing up. But most of the misunderstanding come from sung is to compare to the word ruan. Okay, so soft. So soft is not really what we are after here. We're after the state of not asphyxiating on something. So that is sung. So remember this concept. So that means we can keep our body relatively hard, right? Eventually, you want to be able to achieve the ability to, of course, soften your body completely and hardening the body completely. So the range decides on how much power you can generate. So from the softest position to the hardest position, that range is when you go up to the hardness is called the yang power. So when you go from the hard to a loose, soft position, that is the yin power. So we want to understand the two kinds of power as well. With these two kinds of power, you create Tai Chi. Okay. So softness, hardness, loose, and fixed. Those are the two pairs. Okay, so remember this. We can keep the body hard, but we don't want to fix the body with a fixed posture. Okay, so keep it loose all the time. Okay, so remember that. Okay, now let's go into the routine. We did from the beginning to wide crane spreads wings. Okay, so we go to there. Relax. We just did this preparation and the opening. And we talk about keep the body loose and then go. That's the first move. Grasp the bird's tail. This is a very long combination, all these movements. And then from here, next move is single wing. Lift hands and step up. And next move is called wide crane spreads wings. There, that's where we stop. Okay, so I talk about separating the combination into sets of numbers. Normally we do the 4, okay, the 4 stages going through each combination. However, sometimes we only do 2. Sometimes we do more than 2. So what the 4 stages signified is signifying for initiation of the move, the connection of yourself to the opponent. 3 is moving into position, means set up, and number 4 is execution. Okay, so initiation, connection, set up, and execution. Sometimes you have the initiation connection, but you cannot set it up because the situation changed. So then you do initiation connection again. Sometimes you are already there. You don't need to initiate or connect. You already connect. So you just set it up and do the next. Alright, so in the first move, the grasp the bird's tail, that's very typical of what it is. Okay, let's try it again. I'll call the number so you try to figure out the stage we're in. Open. Now, this is the typical 4 move. 1, initiation. 2, connection. 3, set it up. 4, execution. And then the next one, same. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, execution. We're already here, so we don't need to worry about it. So we do 3 and 4. And then we set up and we do the execution. Then we set up, we do execution. Set up and do the execution. Next move is a 4 stage. 1, connect, 2, then you set it up, and then 4, execution. The next move, same, initiation, connection, set up, and execute. Initiation, connection, set up, and execution. Now, wave your right hand down and the left hand up for the first half connection, initiation, and then you connect to the other person. 2, move in, 3, and then execute the move, 4. And then the next move, initiate, connect, set up, and then execute. Okay, those two movements are new. The first movement is called diagonal step, and twist, brush knee and twist step, the first move. The next move is called playing pee-pop. Okay, so brush the knee and twist step. Twist step is basically a twisted step strike. So we hit with the right hand, left foot in the front. The body is twisted. That's called twisted. Okay. Or some people explain it as twist means it's an awkward position, jam or whatever. You can use this to jam the other person up, right? So if you brush the person's hand down, the left hand, and then the right hand, as you brush the person to the other direction, the person exposed. Then you will step in, you will loop around the person's legs, hopefully you can, and then you will do the brush. Right? That's how you twist the person down. When you trap the person, boom, one strike goes right in. Okay, so we also have to clear or correct our understanding of Tai Chi. Not every movement needs to be done like this. This movement, in a real situation, it can be done with a huge motion when the person's hand comes to attack you. You just go in here, block the person right up, and you trap the person's leg, and then you drop this hand, boom, one strike goes right down to the chest, on the face, and then that's how you solve the problem. Alright, so learning Tai Chi, we need to eventually later when we go to the advanced level, we need to think about striking, kicking, okay, takedowns, grapplings, all those things, right? The four categories of martial arts. Kick, strike, takedown, and grappling, right? So those are four categories. The movement after the brush knee is called play pipa. You know, pipa is this Chinese instrument that looks like a pear, and then with strings on them, you put the hand. It's a plucking instrument. You go, you play that, right? The most famous piece for the pipa is ambush from all 10 sides, right? That is the thing, the ambush. That tells the story of the Han Dynasty, how they became. Anyway, that's something else. So play pipa, it plays like this. It's like a guitar or a lute. So you go like this. That's just the posture, looks like it. The application is to trap the person's hand, and then you go like this, okay, on the shoulder or underneath the shoulder. It all depends the situation. So those are applications that, you know, hopefully one day we'll touch. Okay. All right, now let's do this again. There's two new movements. From white crane, spread wings, we brush left, lower the right hand, lifting the left hand. And then we'll continue the brush, turning the body to the right. Now we're going to make sure when we turn left, this hand doesn't go to here. And when we go to the right, this hand doesn't go to here. See, when I'm going here, I'm already jammed up. So the hand must stay on its own side. So the proper distance will be 1 and 2. See, it's way out there. This is the center. It's way out there. Not like that. See, that is the problem. In the push hand class, I constantly correct people. Don't get the hand here. You're jamming up. Okay? And then continue stepping forward. Okay? Get the foot forward and then shift the weight. As you shift the weight, you adjust your hand. And then brush the knee. Push the right hand out. Like that. Sink the wrists. And then lift the right hand. Step up. Sitting down. Lift the right foot, left foot, and then press down. And then press the hand at the same time. Okay. People with good master of this movement, they can use this for a takedown. Okay. So they will take hold of this person's hand. The other hand get into the arm. They will do this push and pull. And then when the person tense up, they will get his foot in front of the person's foot and they will do this. Ha! That short move would knock the person over. That's something else, totally different from the beginning of the class. So keep it up with this. What I'm hoping for is to finish the first paragraph of the 85 move traditional YangTaichi, and then we'll do it to the end there, and then we'll come back to this side repeating the set. So that will become a very short routine for people to practice. And if people are satisfied with that short routine, they can carry it on forever, or forever repeatedly. Do like 10 times is equal like doing a whole routine. Or people want to learn more, they can advance to the next level. Okay, let's close. 专心正义，肃整衣冠，升起恭敬心，向太极拳历代先师请合掌礼。预备，礼毕，起立，下课。Thank you.